Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Paragon and part 2 of our 3-part series of, well, basically an overview of Paragon. What the game is, how it looks, and how it plays, and, some things that you should, need, or would want to know, maybe. And in this part 2, we're going to go over the map a little bit, what the features there are, how the map looks, and just things that you might need to know. So as you see, we are in the spectator mode right now, or replay mode. So this is actually a match that has been played already, but I've been trying to record this for a while, but it just doesn't. The video just becomes way too long, and it's really annoying. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go over it a little faster in spectator mode, and hopefully you guys will at least get an overview, some sense of what's going on the map. But as you can see, the map looks gorgeous. It's amazing, and as far as for the 3D element, you can walk up here, all the way here. You can run across here. I mean, you can't stand up here, or run around up here, obviously, but wherever it's logical, you can actually stand and shoot and fire and use abilities and all that good stuff. So yeah, before we go over the features of the map, let's just take a look at the at the map as a whole, and take in all the beauty of it. It's just gorgeous. We can dip down into jungle for a bit, check it out here. So yeah, the jungle can be a little bit overwhelming at start. It's a very windy, kind of has a labyrinth feel to it, but you'll learn it pretty quickly. Plus, all the paths are very lit up on the mini map, so you can easily see where you're going or which turn you should take to end up where, and all that good stuff. And yeah, so I'm thinking while we've been while we've been flying around here, you've noticed these blue little pools of water ish around the map. There's one there, there's one over there, there's one over there, over there. There's a few in the jungle, and there's there's one up there. They're placed a little bit here and there. Those are stealth fields, basically, or stealth pools of water, whatever you want to call them. Basically, if you step inside of this, you will be rendered invisible to anyone who is outside. If the enemy were to step inside, they would be able to see you, obviously, but as long as they're on the outside, they can't see you. So it's a great gank mechanic. If you're in the jungle and you hear someone come up, you can just wait here. You can see them running here, maybe coming towards you. You can just charge in with your strongest ability right off the bat, get them low, and then finish them off. Yeah, so that's a really cool mechanic, and I do enjoy that one. I haven't really used it as much. I've tried, but it's quite hard. Actually, it's quite hard. Yeah, but it's very nice, very nice. Yeah. Whoa, that's fast. Jesus. All right, cool. So that is one of the mechanics of the map. The other one is harvesters that you have here. So basically, you buy at the start of the game a harvester key, which kind of lets you unlock this thingy here. Let's see if we can maybe speed it up, see if someone does that.
Prepare yourself.
Not sure if this is a long game. It's just 8 minutes long, so I don't think anyone gets around to it, to be honest.
Enemy tower is under attack. An enemy tower is under attack.
Doesn't look like it. But anyway, so yeah, if you have a harvester key in your inventory, you'll just walk up on this plate, and that will activate the harvester that is coming out of here. And boom, it will just pop out, and that will start harvest experience points for your team over time. So basically, just go here, unlock it, go back to lane. You'll lane for a few minutes, then you'll come back here, stand on that plat, and just receive free experience. Just receive a little free experience. And it will just keep charging until the enemy comes and destroys it, because they're dumb if they just let you have a harvester for free, because that's free experience for you. So obviously, if the enemy has a harvester, you would want to, destroy it. Basically, as fast as possible, and place down your own harvester. Obviously, they are going to try and defend it, because why wouldn't they? It is a huge advantage. Oh, he looks a little bit fucked up. Steel, how you doing, bro? That was some cool moves. But yeah, those are placed a little bit everywhere. There's one as well. As there is one over here. This is actually placed down. Cool. So here you can see. Here's someone that's activated it, and it's comes out of the ground as so. And starts to just collect experience, and you just walk onto that blue platform, and you'll receive it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much that mechanic. I guess we can go over the buffs a little bit. There are 2 basic buffs camps here. There's one, red and blue. This is a blue one. There's also a red one. I'm not exactly sure what kind of buff they give, but I guess the blue one gives you some kind of regen ability, and the red one gives you power, increased damage of some kind. Those are just guesses, but from previous games, that's where I'm drawing my guesses from. That would be the obvious thing. So yeah, just kill those. They will drop a little orb thing that you pick up, and you'll mosey on down the road, because you've received the buff. And these ones are just experience. Oh yeah, experience creeps. Kill those for extra experience. And then there are, God, where is that one? Over here, I think. Yeah. Then there are these, the black buff creep, who's now flying for some reason. Replay system is a little wonky, but he drops a pretty big buff. He's very tough to kill. He's very hard to kill actually, but he drops a huge power buff that just gives you, a huge buff, pretty much. As well as he just drops an orb and you'll pick it up, and you'll have the buff. And then there's the boss dude over here, the purple dude. He works a little bit differently. He's a boss, so he's also very hard to take down. Definitely something you want to bring, most of your team for, to bring down. He looks very cool. It's just a placeholder for now. But yeah, you kill him, and he will also drop an orb. But this is a bit different. You kind of want to... yeah, the dude who's the easiest to kill does not want to pick this buff up, because when you pick this buff up, or it's not a buff per se, if you pick up the orb, you will actually be marked on the map as a blinking red dot to alert the enemy that the enemy will know, because there will be a message that the enemy has killed, the big dude, the boss, and they have the orb. And that marks you on the map. as a red dot, and they will see your movement. They will know exactly where you are all the time, so they can potentially set up a gank for you somewhere. They can just flat out run at you, try and kill you just to get the orb, because the orb is the key for the huge super buff that you have to get over here for. So let's say we're the blue team. Here we have the orb. We wanna secure the buff that it unlocks for us. Then we have to make our way up here to this platform and stand on that, and that will unlock the buff for the entire team. It's a very different mechanic from other MOBAs, where you just kill the boss and you get the buff for the entire team, whereas here, killing the boss does not grant you the buff. The enemy can still pick up that orb straight off the bat. If you kill the enemy, or if you kill the boss and the enemy comes in, they can just flat out steal the orb from you just directly. Kind of like how people can steal Aegis from in Dota, you know. There's another one that's a little bit fucked up. Oh my man, you guys crazy. Anyway, so you need to, you know, be careful when you pick up the orb, and not die with it, because that could potentially mean that the enemy will get their hands on the buff. But as well, they have to, you know, get to your side of the map onto that platform to actually unlock the buff, and that will give them a huge buff that you should be scared of, pretty much. Yeah. Wow, that is creepy. It's very creepy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's just basic MOBA stuff, mechanics. Kill the turrets, take down the inhibitor, and then go for the core. Kill the core, your team wins. Simple as that. There's nothing else to it really. The inhibitors do respawn, so if the enemy or you kill an inhibitor or destroy it, it does have a respawn timer of a few hundred seconds. So just bear that in mind, that they can respawn. And when you do destroy the inhibitor, you will spawn super mega creeps that are huge and deal tons of damage. So yeah, that is also something you should keep in mind. And also, last hitting is a thing. You do get experience from just attacking minions or being near minions, but you will get increased experience from actually last hitting. So that's also something you should want to do. Obviously, that can be very hard in the beginning to learn, so don't sweat it if you don't get those last hits. Shit happens. Just go into the jungle, have a farmer up, have a harvester up, collect some experience from that. You're good to go. So yeah, hopefully this part has not been too confusing for you. I've been trying to do this for a while, figuring out which method is the best, and honestly, I think this one might be it. I'm not hugely good with editing skills, so editing, you know, a bunch of cuts and it's, you know, putting voiceovers and all that, it's not my thing. I'd rather you just do this. But yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and it made some sense to you. Otherwise, shoot me a question and I'll answer it, you know, just straight up. Just say, Junky, this made no sense. What do you mean? All right, I want to know. So yeah, so again, thank you for watching. Thumb it up, subscribe, leave a comment, and don't forget to spread the virus. And I'll see you in part 3. Bye.